Again we'll draw this typical neuron. This is axon. Since we know that the neurons has a capacity to conduct nerve impulses, either it has to carry nerve impulses from one or other source and has to give to the another source. Okay, if this is an axon, we know that they carry sensations towards the cell body. Dendrites will carry sensations towards the cell body, and the axon carries sensations away from the cell body. There is some other connections are there. Okay, if there is some other connections are there for these dendrites, okay, and it is going to connect it somewhere else, and these connections of neuron with another neuron or another organ, anything, these connections are called as synapse. What is it? Or what is synapse? Synapse is a junction of neuron with another neuron or effector organ. Okay, that junction is called as synapse in nervous system. Right? Within the nervous system, the neuron is going to terminate on the another neuron. Neuron to neuron junction, and this is synapse. Okay. This synapse, the neuron may end along with the dendrite of another neuron, and the neuron may end on the body of the another neuron, and this neuron may end on the axon of another neuron. So there are very variety of synapses we will study in physiology, like exodendritic synapses, where the axon is going to end on the dendrite, okay, and the axon is going to end on the dendrite. Axon is going to end on the cell body, is called as a exosomal synapse. Some axons are going to end on the synapse on the axon, called as a axonal synapse. Okay, but in the termination part, if it is there in the CNS, we will see such type of synapses are there. But in efferent part, in the peripheral part, where it's going to end on some effector organ, it may end on a muscle, effector organ, or gland anywhere. Muscle or any gland or etc. Anything is going to end on the effector organ. In CNS, it's going to end on either in the dendrite or body or axon. In the peripherally, it may end on the muscle, glands, etc. Any effector organs. Okay. So as we know, this is axon. Okay. This is axon. We call the cell membrane of axon as axolemma. What is called as axolemma? What is axolemma? It is a cell membrane, or it's a plasma membrane of axon, axolemma, and the cytoplasm inside the axon is called as a exoplasm. Right? Axolemma and exoplasm, and already from that it is covered by myelin sheath. Okay, you can see the myelination is not continuous along with the length of the axon. The myelination is a segmented part. Okay, one segment, second segment, third segment, fourth segment wise there is a myelination is there. Okay, we study about, if I take a cross section here. Okay, if I take a cross section of this area, how I will see this one? There is a central axon is there, central axon is there, and there is a cell, Schwann cell. Okay, this is a Schwann cell, and this is a mesaxon. Okay, this is a mesaxon. It's going to make it is a thin layer like this, and it's going to wrap around the axon. Okay, lastly it has its cell body like this, which contains the cytoplasm. Okay, last it contains cytoplasm of. Alright, can you appreciate this one now? Okay. Centrally axon is there and it's going to encircles the wrap around the axon. While wrapping around in development, in between the layers, in between these two layers, there is a layer of a lipid collections are there. Okay, because of this fat deposition, the neuron myelination will appear white in color, and white color will come because of a collection of fat material in between these wrapping around. Just like we have adhesive tape, no Dixon tape, what you use for adhesions. Okay, that gum part is there. The plastic wrapper is nothing but the myelination of a Schwann cell, and in between each wrap there is a gum is there in such a way that the fat material which is deposited along with this neuron. Okay, and it has its cell nucleus on the external surface of the neuron. Okay, if you understand this concept, and this area is there where the wrapping portion, a thin membranous portion, thin body part of a Schwann cell, that is called as myelin sheath. This is called as myelin sheath. What is myelin sheath? Okay, the wrappers of the Schwann cells which has no cytoplasm, but it is having a more wrapping around the axon. That portion is a myelin sheath. The last wrap, the last covering that has a cytoplasm here and the nucleus, this is called as neurolemma. This is called as neurolemma. Okay, understood? The Schwann cell has myelin sheath, external cell body along with the cytoplasm and nucleus. The outermost part is the neurolemma. Inside coverings are myelin sheath. Okay, myelination is that the thickest myelination neuron will have largest fast spreading impulses are there. Less myelination is there. Slow impulse carrying capacity of the neuron will be there, which you are going to study in physiology. Okay, and as you know that the Schwann cell is going to cover up the axon by segment, there is a small gap is going to produce in between each segments, and these gaps are called as you know, node of Ranvier. Node of Ranvier. Node of Ranvier. Right? Classification of neurons. For our convenience purpose, we classify neurons into some categories like first one according to polar or according to polarity. Okay, how many poles ends are there for the neurons? According to that, we have three categories, three subgroups are there here. First one is unipolar. Okay, second one is bipolar, and third one is multipolar. Three type of neurons are there. Unipolar means there is a one cell body and one extension is there. Okay, but it's also called as pseudo unipolar. Okay, it is wrong having a one end. Every neuron should have two ends or more than two ends. But actually what happens, though it appears single and it has to divide later. Okay, so one among these is a axon and dendroid. Two ends are there to receive signals to the cell body, to carry the signal away from the cell body. Two ends, but one process is there. But actually, in developmental wise, it has two ends. Okay, slowly as during development, the both processes will come together and it form a single process like this. But having here one process we will see, but actually this process will contain two type of neurons. Functionally, one is a dendrite, another one is an axon. Okay, so this is a unipolar. Some says it's a unipolar, some also accept it's a pseudo unipolar, and some neurologists will tell that there are two varieties. Okay, unipolar, pure unipolar will present in some lower animals, but in humans no unipolar cells are there. We call, that's why in human neurology we call unipolar as a pseudo unipolar only. Okay, this is about the pseudo unipolar. Usually this type of neuron we will have in a dorsal root ganglia. If you remember, this is a spinal cord, isn't it? Okay, gray matter. This is what? Dorsal root, ventral root, dorsal root, ventral root. If you remember, here we have this knot, no, where the dorsal and the ventral root joins. Okay, at this area we have a knot which is called as a dorsal root ganglia. Okay, in the dorsal root of the spinal cord we have a ganglia called as a dorsal root ganglia. Here the cell nerve will come here, the nerve processes will come here, and it has the cell body here, and its another process will come here. Right? And this is a unipolar cell or pseudo unipolar cell. What it contains? Dorsal nerve root ganglion, the dorsal root ganglion which contains unipolar cells of a sensory neuron. It's a usually sensory neuron which carries. Okay. Then who will tell me what is these two processes are called as? Functional. Though it is called as, this is called actually anatomically we call this is a peripheral process. Functionally, structurally we call it a peripheral process, and this is called as a central process. Okay, peripheral process will carry sensation towards the cell body, central process carries sensation towards the CNS. Okay, and now tell me functionally this peripheral nervous system, peripheral process is axon and or dendrite. You remember, functionally those cellular the processes which carry sensations towards the cell body are called as dendrites, and peripheral processes are nothing but functionally they are dendrites. Right? And central processes, usually what we have studied, the axon which carry sensation away from the cell body, isn't it? Here the cell body is here, sensation is carried towards the cell body, functionally it is a dendrite, and it's carried away from the cell body towards the CNS, away from the cell body, and then functionally the central process is called as axon. Axon, functionally it's an axon, functionally it's a dendrite. Anatomically we call this is a peripheral process and central process. Remember this one, in future you are going to study about these things in pathways. Okay, in the spinal tracks and its pathways, you are going to study this one. Okay, there will come across peripheral process which is going to carry sensation from the effects from the receptors, peripheral part of the receptor towards the cell body, from here to the CNS they are going to carry. Right? Next, about bipolar. What is bipolar? Here the polarity of the neuron has two ends. Okay, usually it is a spindle shape having a nucleus having two pulses. Okay, so these are the bipolar. Usually such type of neurons will come across usually in sensory parts of the body. For example, in the nasal epithelium, where we will have, for example, we complete this one. This is a body. One is a peripheral process, another one is a central process. Again here, again peripheral process will be there in nose, olfactory mucosa. Olfactory mucosa have a cell body within the cranial cavity in the olfactory nerve, and the process, the peripheral process, will open directly on the nasal epithelium. This is a peripheral process, and this is a central process. Okay, peripheral process. And again, you remember, this is a functionally dendrite, functionally axon. Okay, two processes, spindle shaped cell is there. Again, such type are also present in the retina of the eye, also in the hearing, auditory nerve. There also we will have bipolar variety of cells. Next, multipolar. Usually everyone knows, abundantly available part. Remember this one. Okay, so remember this one. Having the multipolarity, having multiple dendrites and long axon in the cell body, and this is a generally everywhere in the body we will find such type of a neuron called as a multipolar neurons. They are according to polarity. Okay, these are according to polarity. The next one is according to axon length. According to axon length. See, processes, the cell body is there here, right? Cell body and nucleus is there. Here the length of axon, if it is longer than the dendrite, they are called as Golgi type 1 or Golgi type 1. Some call Golgi, some call Golgi. Golgi type 1 neurons. You will come across these type of neurons in the neuromuscular bundles. When you study about the muscle spindle, you will come across these type of neuron. Along with us, alpha neuron, beta neuron, everything will come. But I am not going in detail about it right now. But you remember the basics. Golgi type 1 neuron means having the axon longer than the dendrite. Okay, what is Golgi type 2? Type 2. Here almost the cell body axon and the dendrite having this almost equal length, and it is very difficult to identify which is axon and which is a dendrite. Such type, and they will present like this. Many axons and one again, which is axon, which is a dendrite. Structure it is very difficult, but one will be there, it is an axon, and other will be dendrite will be there. Okay, so such type of neurons are called as a Golgi type 2 neurons, short axon neurons. Okay, this is second Golgi type 1, Golgi type 2. And third variety is according to its functional, according to function. According to function, there are three varieties are there: sensory neurons, internuncial neurons and motor neurons. Sensory neurons which carry sensation, motor neuron which carry sensation away from the CNS, sensory neurons which carry sensations towards the CNS, and internuncial neuron. For example, this is a sensory neuron which is carrying sensation to CNS, and this is a motor neuron which is going away from the CNS. Internuncial neurons which connect these two. The small neurons which connects these two and form the reflex arc. We'll study about what is reflex arc later. Okay, intervention between these two, connection between the sensory and motor, which plays very important role in the reflections. Okay, and the knee jerks and all clinical examination, you need to understand what are the reflections, tendon reflections. Okay, we'll study about that later. Okay, sensory neurons which carry sensation towards the CNS, motor neurons are carry sensation away from the CNS, internuncial which connects in between, right? And in sensory neurons in future, again in physiology we study that first order neuron, second order neuron and third order neuron. First order neuron, already we knew that in the spinal cord. Okay, dorsal root ganglia, ventral root ganglia, and there is a cell body here, central process, peripheral process, which is carrying sensation from the sensory parts of the body and receptors which carry again. And here somewhere is going to end and make it a synapse. Make synapse from here till here. It's called as a first order neuron. Again from here the cell body, the dendrites which receives here, and it carry again it's going to end somewhere in the thalamus, in the cerebrum, and this one is called as a second order neuron. Again from here the relay another neuron to the cerebral cortex, and this neuron is called as a third order neuron. This is a first order neuron, second order neuron, second order neuron, and this is a third order neuron. There are order wise from peripheral to CNS, from CNS to somewhere again in the CNS, from their part. For example, this is the thalamus, from here to the cerebral cortex, to the areas of cerebral cortex. That's a third order neuron. Usually 3 order neurons are there. For some other sensory pathways of eye and all, we have 5 orders, 6 orders and all. Okay, but generally we have 3 order neurons. Okay, and motor neurons are again 2 types: somatic and autonomic. Okay, in somatic and autonomic, where the voluntary neurons will come, and the autonomic, they don't have the control on us. And these are again somatic neurons are again of 2 types: upper motor neuron and lower motor neuron. Trust me, now you may not understand what is upper motor neuron and what is lower motor neuron. When we speak about the reflexes in future, I will explain in detail about what is upper motor and what is lower motor neuron. For time being, trust me, there are 2 types of somatic body supplying neurons. Okay, so generally what we can see, brachial plexus neurons and other spinal neurons and cranial neurons, they are have the upper motor neuron. They are the motor supply and have 2 neurons, upper motor and lower motor, which are going to study in detail later. Autonomic, again we will have pre-ganglionic and post-ganglionic. Okay, pre-ganglionic and post-ganglionic. Okay, again trust me, we are going to explain in detail. You may not understand if I tell now. Okay, when I speak about the autonomic nervous system, I will explain in detail. But now trust me, there are 2 varieties of pre-ganglionic and post-ganglionic. Okay, this is very brief about which I am telling about the classifications. Okay, this is the third classification, and the fourth classification according to morphology. Okay, according to morphology. And size and shape of the neurons. Okay, according to size and shape of the neurons. There are two types again: macro neurons and micro neurons. Macro means larger, micro means smaller. That we can understand by the names. Macro means how much big. Okay, the macro neurons are more than 120 micrometers. They are more than 120 micrometers, and micro neurons are less than 7 micrometers. So small. Okay, in macro neurons we will come across the spinal ganglia, Purkinje. You remember Purkinje neurons, larger neurons, and gain cells of beds, pyramidal neurons of beds, pyramidal cells are there in the cerebral cortex. Those are also macro neurons, gain pyramidal beds of cerebrum, and Golgi cells of cerebellum, Purkinje, and the spinal ganglions. They are comes under the macro neurons. And there are the stellates, fusiform, basket, plus, and small pyramidal cells, which will come under the micro neurons, smaller things. Right? Okay. These are the main classification of neurons. There is another, the neuroanatomical textbooks will find a classification according to anatomical classification, anatomical and physiological. Okay. Okay, there are two varieties are there, anatomical and physiological. In anatomical we come across according to polarity and axon length. According to polarity and according to axon length. Okay. In physiology we come across the same thing: sensory, intervention, and sensory, motor, okay, internuncial. Okay. These categories are there. In anatomical, according to polarity, according to axon length are there. Okay. In Golgi type 2 are there, in axon length. In axon length there are Golgi type 1 and type 2 are there. In this type we include according to the morphology. Okay. Micro neurons and macro neurons will come here. Okay. So which has no difference between the axon and the dendrite length. According to they are going to consider here in this. Okay, so what all thing we have studied? We have understood about the definition of the neuron. Okay, in nutshell, we have understood the definition of neuron. We studied in brief about its structure. Structure contains, what are the structure it contains? Structurally, we have cell body and the processes. Cell body again, we have two divisions on the surface as a dendritic field and axonal field. Okay, and in the process two are there. One is a processes, dendrite and axons. Okay, and again in axon is a single long process along with the long axis of the neuron, and dendrite present on the Albany short processes. Functionally, dendrites carry stimulus towards the cell body, axon carry sensation away from the cell body. Again, axons will have two variety again, myelinated, non-myelinated. And myelination, again two type, myelination of the CNS, myelination of the PNS. Myelination of the CNS have the Schwann's oligodendrocytes. Myelination of the PNS is done by the Schwann cells. Okay, and we understood about some of the parts of a myelination sheath as a myelin sheath and the neurilemma outside. Okay, so and the classification we have studied that according to polarity, three type of there: pseudo unipolar or unipolar, bipolar and multipolar. According to exam length, Golgi type 1 and Golgi type 2. According to function, there are sensory, interventional and motor, and according to morphology, macroneurons and microneurons. Okay, and this is according to some other neurological classification, anatomical and physiological. In anatomical, there is according to polarity will come according to exam length, and morphological classification will come under Golgi type 2, and physiological same, sensory, interventional and motor.